Yes, yes, yes. Daniel Bryan has been cleared to wrestle. He will return to the ring in the WWE. It's also worth noting his contract was set to expire, I think, in September, so maybe WWE is thinking we can't let this guy go back to Indies, so let's just clear it, whatever. He's back. He's going to wrestle again. I'm assuming it's a tag team match with Shane McMahon against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The one thing with Daniel Bryan retiring, that retirement speech he gave 2 years ago was so great in Seattle. That was just, man, that almost brought, like, that practically brought a tear to my eye. I did, seeing him retire and that whole W24 special they did on him. So it's a little awkward. Oh man, it's over. But at the same time, that was such a perfect retirement. Now it's going to be way harder to actually give his real retirement speech. But it's awesome he's back. I'm really happy for Bryan Danielson, the person. There's no one in this industry who loves wrestling more than this guy. He is back. And this show is opening up with that Seattle promo, man. That was really, really sad. And they were recapping Seattle, and then they showed the highlights of WrestleMania 30, and I just, oh my God, remembered. He returns in the building, the Superdome, not the Silverdome, the Superdome, where he won the main event of WrestleMania 30, the 30th WrestleMania. 4 years later, WrestleMania 34, he returns in New Orleans. Oh my God, that fucking crowd. I hope it's a tag team match. It has to be, because Shane's going to start the match, and when he gets that tag, oh my God, they may blow the roof off of the damn Superdome. It'll be like the Saints winning a Super Bowl. That's how fucking loud those fans are going to be in that damn Superdome. Oh my God. Wow. He comes out, and the promo he cuts, it's a really great promo, similar to when he retired. He talks about how grateful he was, and then he really gives a lot of credit to Bree. He gives credit to the doctors. He talks about all of them. He didn't mention Dr. Joseph Maroon, who's also the doctor of the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's a doctor who wouldn't clear him. He's also, of course, the WWE's head doctor. He wouldn't clear him, and he talks about all the problems it was for 2 years. And it's obvious the guy was depressed. There's no wrestler in the world that loves professional wrestling, and I'm not talking about professional wrestling, like wrestling in a damn wrestling ring, more than Daniel Bryan. So really happy for the person Bryan Danielson. He gives so much credit to Brie. The crowd, first time they've ever chanted for Brie, I think. No, I'm kidding. But Brie, they're saying thank you, Brie. They're just going, yes, they love this guy. The show's in Dallas. I thought they'd be in Houston, actually, because they ran in Dallas on Raw, but it's back in Dallas. They are just going nuts. And, a lot of those fans are in Dallas. New Orleans isn't that far from Texas, so it's going to be absolutely crazy in that fucking Superdome. My God, I want to be there just for that match. I wasn't caring at all about WrestleMania. Now I'm really excited. This could be one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. Between that tag team match and AJ Nakamura, my God. And I know there's some stuff with AJ's hurt, and I hate to get away from Daniel Bryan because that opening segment was just awesome. He was just, fight for your dreams, and he did that. That was just a great segment. It's like, oh my God, Daniel Bryan has elevated the product for me. There was 4 years ago, when he got that WrestleMania moment, the product wasn't very good, but I was excited for other stuff because I was so excited for Daniel Bryan. I elevated everything else, and he just did that again. This is the most dead show over the last 6 months. This show's been completely dead SmackDown. He's just elevated everything. I'm actually excited to watch Nakamura and Rusev. Okay, maybe not. I actually am. And I know there's some stuff with AJ. I think AJ will wrestle at WrestleMania. At least we all hope. Man, that'd be such a shame for him to miss out on that. But Nakamura and Rusev in the ring right now. Oh, for the match, I showed Daniel Bryan in the back again. He talks to Charles Robinson, tells him Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to get to his office. And then Dolph Ziggler confronts him, and you know what? It's going to be a great match, so whatever. Ziggler is what it is. Anyway, AJ's on commentary for this match right now. So Nakamura gets the win. He wins with the roll up, and then after the match, had English and Rusev beat up Nakamura for a while. While AJ was sitting on desk on commentary. This was a complete repeat of last week in which they beat up AJ, but then Nakamura made a save. But then Nakamura had to save himself because AJ, I think, is too injured to get in the ring, and that's kind of a bad sign. That's how I read it. Then they show a Charlotte and Asuka video package. They go back. They show Charlotte in the back, and Natalya's yelling at her, saying she's better than Charlotte. I don't know if that's Natalya and Asuka or something tonight, probably. So Baron Corbin and Ted Dillinger randomly have a match. Yeah, this is back to normal SmackDown. Now Charlotte Flair is out, thankfully, to we have to see something relevant, unlike those last two bums. I don't know if she's probably on commentary or something. I don't know if she's wrestling. I'm not sure. Guess I was wrong. It's Charlotte and Natalya instead of Asuka and Natalya. So I guess Asuka's just going to stay on Raw until WrestleMania. So when Charlotte and Natalya are having a match, it was a good match. Went on for a while, actually. Went through a commercial. Carmella comes out and she teases cashing in. I think something's going to happen at WrestleMania. She's not going to win the Women's Battle Royal. She's going to be like one of the first eliminated. I'm predicting she'll cash in one of the matches and lose. She's not winning. No way in hell she's getting a WrestleMania, winning the title at WrestleMania. I think there will be a cash in and she will fail. Probably against Asuka. Could go for the Raw match, but I doubt it. So what happened was when she was there, Charlotte attacked and Natalya gets the win over Charlotte. It was a cheap win. I guess they'll have a rematch next week. And Charlotte will win, but I don't know if you really needed to do that like right now. I wouldn't do that like right away. I wouldn't beat Charlotte right now. You have a match with the Usos right now. I think it's Jimmy Uso against Luke Harper. So Harper got the win. Unfortunately, we are actually have to sit through a Jinder Mahal promo, which means it's time to change the channel until Daniel Bryan comes back. This match should be on the pre-show, but I doubt it because it's Randy Orton. But then again, you have like so many matches. If one of the matches has to get bumped down, the Cruiserweight's going to be on there, the Women's Battle Royal is going to be on there. So I think this should be the third match on the pre-show. But I don't know if they're going to, piss Randy Orton off and put him on the pre-show. He's obviously not going to be happy about that, as we all know. It's Randy Orton. These three fucking losers in this damn match. It's not anything against Orton and Rude, it's just Jinder. Whenever I see Jinder, it's like, oh, get the fuck off my TV. You're such a loser. You suck. You're such a shitty wrestler. We have a tag match with Becky and Naomi against the Riot Squad. Oh my fucking god. How many times have I seen these two everyone except like Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Asuka, and Charlotte in the Women's Division is fucking dead. They're obviously Ronda and Stephanie, but everyone else was like not involved in the title match. It's just been like a tag match 1 week. It's like a house show. They do the same house show matches. Everyone else is just dead. So I guess the ones that are kind of like the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It's like we have nothing for you right now, Battle Royal, but yeah, that's definitely a pre-show. I hope that's not on the main show. And I guess they'll put the Andre... Actually, the Andre Battle Royal should be on the main show because the Andre documentary that's coming out. Anyway, this is a meaningless match. Yeah, as I said, I feel bad for Becky. She's actually over. It's not like she's a failure. She's over. They never really pushed her hard, but, the other ones, like, they failed with badly, but Becky, just nothing for her at all. Anyway, hopefully this match ends soon. Becky and Naomi get the win. Thank God that's over. These women are all dead. Absolutely nothing for any of them. Daniel Bryan's in the back, and some random schmuck tells Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn have arrived, so he will meet them in the ring. Alright, big angle. So when Daniel Bryan's in the ring, he does a great job. He introduces Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And what he does is he does this really good job of talking about how 15 years ago, when they were wrestling in the Indies, and then they get the opportunity to wrestle at WrestleMania, and they attack Shane. And Daniel Bryan was so sincere in this. And think to myself, when they're just going yes, yes, yes. 4 years ago, when he's getting that WrestleMania main event, it's like he hasn't missed a beat. He's been gone for almost 4 years. I mean, he came back for a few months, and he actually won the Intercontinental title the next year at WrestleMania, but it was just a brief run. He was gone with neck surgery, and then of course the concussion came, and then he was out for a year, and he announced his retirement. So he hasn't wrestled in 3 years. I think this is the first physical contact he's had on TV in 3 years, and he hasn't lost a beat with the fans. He's just as over as where he left off last time WrestleMania was in New Orleans. Incredible. Anyway, he's so sincere at KO and Sami. He fires them for attacking Shane, and Kevin Owens is awesome here. He was the star of this segment after Daniel Bryan. His yelling and screaming after he got fired, it was awesome. It was priceless. He was great here. KO was awesome. Sammy and him beat him up, and then Daniel Bryan gets his comeback. He does the kicks, not the shitty Miz kicks. He does his kicks. Crowd's just losing their minds. He's going into the corner. It's like, oh my God, he's going to land on his fucking head. He is so happy to be there. He's doing those knees so hard. It's so awesome to see him back. And of course, KO and Sammy get the upper hand. They beat him down. Sammy hits a haluva kick, and to finish off the brutal beatdown, a powerbomb on the apron from Kevin Owens. I kind of cringed when I saw that. And the funny thing is, when Daniel Bryan gets hit in the head, oh no, don't hit him in the head. You get the concussion thing still in the back of people's minds. But I believe he's healthy, 100%. This was a great segment. This was a great way to end the show. This is now the hottest program for WrestleMania. WrestleMania has a lot of momentum behind it. I'm really looking forward to this show, mainly because of this match. This is probably my most anticipated match. Seeing Daniel Bryan in the ring again. I kind of wish they would have saved the physical contact until WrestleMania, but this is fine. This was a really good angle. Definitely a necessary angle. Kevin Owens screaming out, like after he beat up Daniel Bryan, he's just still yelling on the ramp. It was great. Kevin Owens was awesome here. Sammy did a good job as well. This was a great segment. They take out Daniel Bryan on the stretcher, and all right, so that we're set. Tag team match. That's WrestleMania. That's a big match. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch at live, and I'm really looking forward to that match. So SmackDown was really good, showing Dallas, Daniel Bryan's return. SmackDown for like the first time in about 6 months was something that was a show you had to watch. So I really enjoyed the show, and I'm really happy, and I think every single wrestling fan is grateful to have Daniel Bryan back.